I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I drove, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home.
And here, as we approach Deer Lake, about 12 steps from the last video. Yeah, this is Deer Lake. Very beautiful. I'm not sure exactly where we're camping, but looks like there's some campsites right there. But very pretty. And then there's the creek that we've heard the whole hike. And we've basically been following and switchbacking up. That's the creek. So, kind of pretty. Yeah, extra pretty. Deer Lake, we're almost to the ridge. Hey, that's all we got to do for the ridge. That's not bad. Right there is Deer Lake, where we're camping. And we dropped our pack and hiked way up here, way down there. The bottom of that canyon is the Soleduck River. Eventually we're gonna hike this way into the 7 Lakes Basin, which is up and over that. But right now we're tired. I'm missing skin on my feet. And down there is the Ho Lake, or the Ho River. And eventually the Ho Lake. But yeah, Olympic National Park. Kind of a beautiful place, huh? We're up high.
Yeah.
Like high, Josh. Like
hello.
High. Like, ow.
It's glorious.
Dripping in sweat.
Yeah,
It's kind of
nasty.
gross. It's nasty. And big poop. Like, we are surrounded by this. I mean, down there is the Bogachiel River and the Bogachiel Drainage Basin. But we can't see it because we're surrounded by beautiful, well, forest. And yeah, that's what it's like hiking in Olympic National Park. And here's Josh hiking with that monstrous backpack.
Yeah.
Up.
Can you see me?
Josh is hiking up the Bogachiel Ridge from Deer Lake, and that's a lot of crap right there. There's his monster sleeping pad, the gray thing. Green thing's our tent, which is smaller than a sleeping pad. Yeah, the big bulge on his butt is our food.
Yo.
Yeah, We're gonna say comfort as we sweat our nuts off, going 5 miles straight up. Anyway, this is the beautiful hike early on the morning. Second, third morning, I don't even know it. But here we are. We're hiking, and that's that. So we're at the top of Bogachiel Ridge. We're about to drop into the Lakes Basin. When you look at this weird thing here, I mean, it's kind of strange. But then, look at this. Does that remind you of Medusa or something? I mean, that's just some craziness. I think it's tamaracks. I'm not really sure what kind of frickin' tree of weirdness this is. But there's Josh. Here we are, we're walking. Finally got to the south edge, or the south side of the Bogachiel Ridge on our way to Hoe Lake, day 3. So we're on the Bogachiel Ridge. You can see our trails cutting straight across, and we get a hike in this beautiful stuff. We just came out of a really cool, beautiful cedar grove. Behind that's Mount Olympus.
Yeah, that tree.
But yeah, and there's Joshy Poo.
I'm recording too.
Yeah, but we're walking that way.
Thing is buzzing us.
And there's plenty of flies, but as we walk this way, we get to see even more and more gorgeous. It's kind of gorgeous, huh? So we are now at the trail junction of the 7 Lakes Basin. We're gonna drop down and leave our packs here. Looks like someone else had the idea of leave your packs here, but there's my pack and there's Joshy Poo. And eventually we're going that way to the Hoe Lake, but we just came from over there with Deer Lake and on the Bogachiel Ridge, which we just crossed paths with the black bear. Well, we just dropped into the 7 Lakes Basin of the Soleduck, and I think that's Round Lake. I think that's Lunch Lake. Right there. And then whatever lake that is past there, I'm not sure, but we're gonna hike to this little peak and enjoy the beauty that this is. It's
gorgeous.
It's kind of gorgeous, and it's
this is definitely a nice basin to be
kind
at.
of up. So say hi, Josh.
Hi, Lance.
No, you're supposed to say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
There you go. Hi,
What?
Lance. Wait,
What?
Oh.
You.
So this is the backside on Bogachiel Mountain, starting with the definite headwaters of the Soleduck that way. That is crazy. There's a lake, yeah, way in there. I mean, how many lakes do you see? This is amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lakes that I can tell. Probably got lots I can't see. So pretty cool up here, I gotta say. And on the backside, it's kind of cool. We just came from way down there, but you can see the clouds rolling, like literally. All right, This is Bogachiel Mountain, and here is the very beginning of the Bogachiel River, and it goes that way to the ocean. Where the clouds are coming at is from the Soleduck, where we came from. Here's this sign that says, oh yeah, 7 Lakes Basin, Deer Lake. Oh, down there, the Ho River. And behind all the clouds, you can barely see it poking through Mount Olympus. But some big, bad, beautiful stuff in there, if you want to look at it all. As we go all the way around, we see the sign we've been looking for. We saw the sign we've been looking for. It says, Ho Lake.
Ho Valley.
Ho Lake into Ho Valley.
We're walking on a fleck.
We're not going into the valley, but we're walking. Oh dear, there goes Josh. We're a little loony. We've been walking and going, why did they have a trail go up and over all that? But yeah, here comes the clouds. And we hiked all of that today. It was a party. And down to the Ho. So yeah, right there is Mount Olympus. And we had just turned on this trail to go down and see Ho Lake way down there. Ran into some old ladies hiking up. They said there's bears. And not in a good way. So no more of that trail. Well, you kind of went down, it kind of came back. Back on that trail, we're going to try and cross over there. Oh, hey Josh, duck.
As far as I'm going.
Yeah, that's true. But behind Josh is Heart Lake. This is Mount Olympus. Look at that glacier wall, that's crazy. And then here's another glacier coming down and around and pouring out. As you can see, the clouds are moving and hiding it all. It's pretty though. Dying pretty. Mount Olympus. And here we are hiking on Heart Lake. So, in spirit of heart and love, as I don't trip, I say I love you, Lexi and Liam. I miss you. Thinking about you. There's a big heart. I wish that for you. We're at mini upper Heart Lake, and there's plenty of tadpoles in this mini little pond that eventually drains over here. And there's got to be some big bad frogs in here, but there's some big bad tadpoles. So we'll call that a rainforest. A lot of beautiful cedars and tamaracks. As we come down, yeah, there's a really steep gorge here with all these beautiful plants. And way down there is you know, waterfall. So here we are, Soleduck Forest, right next to the Soleduck River, hiking out. And as you see, lots of green foliage for Josh and myself to see everywhere. There's huckleberries, there's blueberries, there's ferns, and a lot of that. Yeah, that's a couple of the dead monstrous logs, but when you look up, it's pretty. It's very pretty. So here's the trail, about 5 miles away from the truck, out on our just under 30-mile epic hike around Olympic National Park. Saw the Hoe, Bogachiel, and Soleduck headwaters. Kinda cool. I mean, that's what we got.